Hello, hello, hello. We are continuing on. I did stream earlier today where I worked on the other classes, but off stream I've been playing the Barbarian some more. So we're gonna What's up, Robert? So let's continue with our little barbarian. I kind of stopped using these axes though. Oh, this game is fantastic. Like so I worked on the other characters. And I'm doing basically ice damage with him now. And like that attack you just saw, the ice rock, does 1,000 damage. But we can go like this. Got our ice spear. We can come up from the ground, and it does damage over time.
Your time has come.
And I pre-ordered Crimson Desert today, so... I do want to put the loot filter back on. So we're going to go back up here. And we're going to go... in here. See, I have common items, but... Okay. And it's going to convert items into gold. So we are in... I believe we're only in Act 2. Some of the bosses have not been too bad. Some of the bosses are tricky, though. Because there's some dungeons where you can take poison damage, but you really have to, you have to watch. Like, that does damage over time. We still haven't got, like, the high-quality items yet. But that right there, those ice spikes, they do damage over time. But then we also have our axe. Hello, Postman. So, I feel like I streamed this before most people did on Monday. But now I've seen more people streaming. So I guess I kind of beat the rush. But I'm also not a big streamer, so I'm not going to get the traction that other people got. I like the game. I started streaming this on Monday, and so the really bad thing is, I am not on the same tier as a lot of people. So, I wish I could get the same kind of traction as people like Sladra, who just started streaming it, or other people, but I'm not on the same tier as they are, so... And that does kind of suck sometimes. But, you know, we're putting in time, we're putting in effort, we're building our community, so we got Crimson Desert on the docket for coming up on Friday. What's up, Ty? So I am hoping for some traction this week. I am really trying hard as a streamer too, like lately. From the D2 content to PoE, PoE2. I'm really hoping for, I don't know, that this picks up. I did end up spending my own money this week, which I don't have a lot of it right now, to be able to get both these games this week. Because I feel like they could really be something good for the channel. We've been putting out, I put out a video on, I want to put a video on like this class because I've done the most with it. Just on the build itself. Because we've completely switched from an ice to this ice build. So hopefully see, I almost feel I don't know if the loot filter is actually working. And one thing that is slightly hindering us right now is we are we had to switch our wormling out. So we have to re-level him. So if you guys, what's up, John, Tavin, Ty? If you guys have to switch out your wormling, you lose your levels, and you have to re-level your dragon, and that is an issue right now because he's only level 11 and he should be level 20. But we do got our health at almost 1500. What's up, Noble? What's up, Allin? But we've been playing Dragonkin. I played it in early access for about a year. And we've been playing it the last 2 days. I do feel like I was one of the first streamers to stream it on Monday. I think it was me and Aaron Action RPG were the two people that streamed it. What's up, Rick Roll? So I was focused on, I really wanted to stream this game. Thank you, Rick, for sharing the stream. Now, we don't have some of the best gear right now, but we're only at level 20, so I can't really complain. But we have switched up the build a little bit. We started with your basic abilities. See, but we have these which really like take down the health, but we are really focusing on the ice stuff. And we do have our loot filter on as well, which converts all the common items into gold. So that ice boulders just do so much damage. See, it's like 1,000 like damage right now. Compared to some of these other ones that don't do as much. Like this ice spear does a lot of damage too, though. And this does do 1,000 once it does its damage over time effects. What's up, funny guy? But we also will be playing Crimson Desert on Friday. Do I know how well we're going to do? I have no freaking idea how well we're going to do in that game. I'm just hoping that it is that it's a game that I enjoy. Because I did drop the $69.99 on it, so I was not one of those people that got a free copy. So if you're thinking of grabbing it, I will tell you the archetypes are all really good, but it is not a live service game. I want people to know it's not a live service game. So if you're expecting a live service game, it's not going to be that. But I think if you like ARPGs that are good for building characters, where you can be swapping out your abilities on the fly, I would do this one. This game is so much fun. So this one will be good if you're looking for that. Because you can also take any ability and you can alter it in a way that fits your playstyle. But there is also a rogue class. There's a mage. There's a... Like, this is the barbarian class right here. And it's mainly ice damage, but you can see I have these axes too that just delete so much on screen. I love this game, but I played it in early access. So I've technically been playing this game for a year. I played it from its early stages when it was not in a good state. And I've seen the game grow. Like a lot. Also, here's a feature it has. You can put your loot filter on, and all the stuff that is not good for you, that you don't want, it will convert it into gold. And then you have this, so like damage over time right there. And then you can So I would not compare it to PoE. PoE is a completely different animal. A better one to compare it to would be Grim Dawn. Yeah, PoE is just in it. So basically, PoE is like its own genre now because now there's Exile likes and there's Diablo likes. So I would not compare it to PoE. Oh, it plays smooth. So I'm playing on a controller because you can play it on console. And you can map the buttons right here to whatever you want. It plays smooth. It is very smooth. It feels well. Your health is on a timer. It's out on console on Thursday. So I got early access by pre-ordering the Bloodscales edition, so I could play it 3 days early on console. But it will be available on PS5, Xbox, Steam, of course. It also is, if you want to play with a friend, it's couch co-op, so you can play it in the same room, or you can play multiplayer online. But also, like I was saying, the loot filter, it has a loot filter where it can convert everything into gold that you don't want. And then there's a town mechanic that also helps you upgrade your stuff. And one thing I told people of why it could be fun for you is it's not a live service game. So it is not endgame mechanics. It's the story, and then there's dungeons and stuff you can do. There's 4 classes, but each class has 17 different skills that you can have. So, but that's not counting your wormling skills, which there's also multiple of those. So I've changed. So here's your UI for your stuff. I haven't found any rings yet, but and then you have this as your grid, so you can put your skills. Yeah, I have it on Xbox. I already have it on Xbox. I got the Bloodscales edition to play early. So here's your hexagon grid for your skills. Because right now we got Axes of Torel are doing 397. Spear of Ice is 869. My jumping attack is 966. 1551 for my meteor. And then that is 776 plus 272. We upgraded those. You have... Oh, your birthday's on the 19th? Happy birthday. Here's your attributes. And you can refund all your points anytime you want. So if you want to change your attributes, so like this is my HP and my, so we can put more in our HP. Here's your thorn damage and your armor. There's your HP and your attack. So we're going to try and get all of our points into there. And then this actually tells you how much you're doing. Small Turtle, thank you for the follow. So like my attack is 996. I have an attack bonus of 100%, bonus damage 100%, attack speed 100%, and it even tells you your wormling and how much damage they're doing. It will tell you your armor, which my armor is at 1265 right now. Maximum health is at 2,181 with a bonus HP of 115%. And then you have all your bonuses. But then you have these that you'll get later on that you can go and do. And then you have your wormling abilities. So we can give some more abilities to this. Yeah, I'll be playing Crimson Desert on Friday on the stream if you want to come and check that out, funny guy. But yeah, this game is pretty solid, so it runs very well. You can play online or offline too, so if you don't want to play with other people, you don't have to. You can play offline. Yeah, I've been streaming this since Monday. So, and I've been showcasing all the different characters. So I've been showcasing the different classes. I did that earlier today because I really want people to see what you could do. But yeah, we're doing the Barbarian is what we're working on. But these meteors do so much damage. Look at that. That game I have no interest in. That is one game you will never see me play on this channel. I have an unabashful hatred for that game, so... Yeah, No Rest for the Wicked is a game that I cannot stand. So... So, that is a game I will not be streaming on this channel. Celesta is not my cup of tea. It's a CRPG, so I'm not really big into those type of games. So, if it wasn't a CRPG, I'd probably play it. So, it's kind of like, Greedfall 2 I was going to cover originally, but they changed the gameplay from the first game, and I really enjoyed the first game. So, by doing that, I don't really have an interest now of playing the game. And everything I've seen of the game, it is very freaking slow. But, like, some of the games I'm looking forward to, like, Pragmata is one I'm looking forward to right now. The Diablo 4 expansion coming up. Fable. There's a vampire game coming out that I'm kind of interested in. So, if a game strikes me fancy, I normally give it a try. Also, that's why I like Game Pass. Game Pass is gonna really help me locate some games that I want to try. But, so the games you really won't see on this channel is CRPGs, not Diablo, but Dark Souls style games. We will most definitely play any game that's like Diablo. We play Path of Exile here. We do PoE 2. Grim Dawn will be doing the new season when that starts. The new expansion. What's up, Mikey? Yeah, there's some games that I see and I'm like, oh, I'm interested, but I'm not sure on them. So sometimes there's just games that I just don't know about if I want to do them or not. It is Diablo. It is not Minecraft Dungeons. Trust me. I've been playing this in early access for the last year. It is 100% a Diablo game. So yes, this is not like Minecraft Dungeons. I have been playing it for about a year in early access, so.
Die, dragonkins.
I am happy that you're watching the content, though. So,
Getting ready.
also, if anybody's interested, I am doing Crimson Desert this Friday. So this Friday we will be doing Crimson Desert.
Your time has come.
We might need these just to take more people out.
No energy left. Everything is in place. Ready to score. Is everyone all right? How are you holding up?
The spores and the dragon's blood triggered a more powerful reaction than I thought possible.
No doubt the plant's defense mechanism against dragons. Let us proceed.
Blasted dragon
I'm starting to use these more.
watching us.
I'm doing very good with the ice abilities right now.
Meditation are wearing off. Stay strong. We're almost there.
But yeah, we're doing the barb right now, so. Gotta start using these spears again, though.
Die, dragonkins.
We're at about 2100 though for our health. And a lot of these ice powers do like damage over time, so. But yeah, if you guys like this, these type of games, we do a lot of them on here. We're still working on D2R, trying to get to 99. We're working on D4 as well. I've been playing these types of games longer than I can remember.
Same ill, same remedy.
And our little dragon's gonna show us the way.
Need to catch my breath.
Look at this. This is damage over time for all of these guys.
All set. Die, kid.
There we go. We are just rocking right here. I love these because as it's upgrading, it's just doing... It does so much damage. I will say one thing that I did not do in the beginning is I focused more on like the traditional barbarian abilities. If you focus on your ice stuff, you will be doing so well. And then you can go here, and you can just throw the big boy down. And that does damage over time right now. We're trying to get to this chest. This game is really fun, but I have a lot of experience with this game, so played it for a really long time. So it's like Diablo. It's a Diablo-like with its own little twist on the genre. So. This might be better for the spear. Look, we got back down right there. But yeah, this is a very much a Diablo-like. But if you don't like the melee type, there is other characters. No, for the deluxe edition, it's like $50. And if you get the deluxe edition, you can play early. But I don't think that really matters now. Because the game release is on Thursday, so... I would say get the $40 edition, the $39.99 one. But if you tell me what type of class you like to play as, I can give you recommendations. So, like, I would say the Oracle, which is the mage, is very powerful with its lightning abilities. So you could probably go that route. What's up, Robert Oliver? Now, if you like rogue classes, there is the Tracker, which has good abilities. There's also a paladin-like character. What's up, Mike Ball? What's up, Preem? Might have went the wrong way. You never can tell sometimes. But this one, like, I'm focusing mainly on ice. So, for everybody that's been watching the channel, I have been focusing on this the last couple days. Um, how what? Oh, it kicked me out of my session. That sucked. I don't think it's going to have me start where I was. Let's see. Oh, that really sucks. I lost everything. Oof, that sucks. I'm going to have to do everything I just did in the last 40 minutes over. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That sucks. Oh, it's fine. I just don't know what just happened. Let me check. No, so it. I think it's pretty good. I would compare it more to Last Epoch. So what happened? Not Last Epoch, but Grim Dawn. So what happened earlier is we connected our to see crossplay stuff, and since she logged onto a console in the living room, it automatically just took everything out. So now I have to redo what I was doing. So I think I have to redo. Yeah, I have to redo everything. Which I would say that is a very dumb mechanic that it has. So that will be one negative I will have about the game. Is if you guys are playing crossplay, I mean not crossplay, but co-op, if somebody else logs onto a different console in the house, it will not kick you, it will kick you out. So I don't know if I have to do everything over, but we'll frickin' see. It looks like right now I do have to do everything over again. But so far that is my only complaint. But everything's also, they're working at all the kinks with the game right now. And right now I'm mainly using this now. Yesterday I was working, the build changed a lot going from the last part of the game and this part. I've been able to get more and more of these ice abilities, which I really like the ice abilities. No game will ever be a 10 out of 10. There is no way for any game to be a 10 out of 10. So that's kind of impossible because no game is perfect. So even games that I thoroughly love and enjoy, like D2, I would never call them a 10 out of 10. If any, I would probably say a 7, which is good. I would say there's really good systems in the game. There's good skills in the game, which that is the biggest issue with a lot of ARPGs, is there's a lot of times where the skills don't feel good. And every skill that I have used feels like a good skill in the game. So the skills work really well. So, like, even D4 is not a 10 out of 10 game. There's stuff I would fix with D4. Some stuff they're fixing now. PoE, like Path of Exile, their biggest issue that they have is, one, the learning curve. And they have random difficulty spikes everywhere. I feel like the way that you progress in this game is better than PoE 2. Because I feel like PoE 2, they just have difficulty spikes for no reason, and a lot of the skills that are in PoE 2 don't feel good. But this one, the skills feel nice. I feel like I'm progressing at a good pace. If you like ARPGs, I would play it. So, if you want to play a game that has a good story and feels smooth when you're playing it, has good skills, has good mechanics in it, then yes, I would play it. That's what I would say. But you got to know what you're getting yourself into, because the game is not a live service game. So, okay, so I don't have to redo everything. I thought I had to redo everything. So the game is fun to play, and that's the main part. Is, do you want to play a fun game? Yeah, like, you're still going to be grinding out, like, your stuff. Oh, this didn't show up last time. Whoa, that's, like, freaking broken, yo. Yes, I am wearing a hat. I did laundry today, and I found, like, one of my previous jobs to work at. Because they make you pay for your work hats there. And every time you beat... Yes, it's for PS5. It comes out for PS5... It comes out for PS5 on Thursday. I am playing early access, so... So that's one glitch right there. I didn't fight the boss last time. Okay. Yeah, it is out for early access if you get the Blood Scales edition. If you get the Blood Scales edition, you can play it now. But it's the standard edition and the Blood Scales edition, there's only a $10 price difference. So it's $39.99 or it's $49.99. So in a day when games are like... So... If it's like Crimson Desert, I pre-ordered today. That game cost me $79.99. Is how much that was. But I got it because it'll be good for the channel. But that's still $79. That's still $80 for a game that I'm hoping is good. This game is like, I think it was like 30 gigs, which is not that bad for for some games. Man, the audio keeps dropping out though for some reason. So it's a pretty like low for the game. The gigs are pretty low. So I think the reason it dropped out earlier is actually because it glitched out on one of the bosses that I was supposed to fight. But yes, wolves, I am wearing a hat today. I actually like hats, but half the time I can't remember where I put my hats. And I like certain type of hats. And I literally was just doing laundry today, and I'm like, oh look, I found some of my work hats that I used to wear all the time. But now this is like the work. This is the job. So... Oh, I didn't even know I leveled up. So eventually we're going to have to follow this all the way over there to the temple. And at the temple, there's going to be a boss battle. Okay, let's talk to you.
Hunter, I suppose this gate opening up is your doing? I have news for
So this is reduced cooldowns.
you. Is that the dragonkin?
Rate, we need this. We need energy gain.
First,
But I don't think I can put it on anything.
it is about your fellow hunter, Son Can. If you hope, click stop.
Alright, so let's look. I don't think I can put... them on anything. I want to add... What's this? That's a buff. That's a barbarian buff right there. And then that's... I want to put energy gain, but I don't think... I hate it when I can't, like, put it where I want it. That's 2,000. Can't do this one. I can't put it there. I think it's we can't put it there because we can't reach it. Okay. So right here we have two abilities. Can't use either one of those. Gameplay, I think this is... I compare it to Diablo Wolves. But this game is very fun. You have all different skills and abilities. Speaking of that, we need to get our... We want to go here. We need to level up our worm too. So let's... So we need to go down and go around. But yeah, we're doing like a straight up ice build right now. Down with the plants. There's got to be another plant over here. There it is. Okay, so if it was... Okay, so I won't give a game score, but on that, I would give that an 8. To play now. Don't wait for a sale. Because most games are really expensive. This game, for the deluxe edition, is only $49. It's $50. You have so much diversity with this. You'll have fun. It's multiplayer. It's couch co-op. You have a dragon that you can give armor and weapons to. There's 15 difficulties. So if it's not difficult enough for you and you want to be like torturing yourself, there's 15 difficulties. And like me, I've changed my build, I think, 4 different times. Because you can find better skills with your hex skills once you find them, so they're not skill points. And you can make any skill you want, and you can buff up that skill. And when you first play it in the prologue, you get to test out all 4 classes, and you can see which class you like. And if you like the paladin type, there's a paladin class that also does like fire damage. You have your mage, you have your rogue. What's up, Sparks? There's dungeons you do. There's a lot of variety in this game. Like even for people that saw me play this last night, it's a completely different build now. Because last night I was doing basically your classic abilities. Not too bad, you know. When I streamed earlier today, I showcased some of the other skills, some of the other classes. So it's a full release. So when it releases, which is very close to being, so when it releases on Thursday, it will be a full release. You don't have to wait for the rest of the content. It's been in early access for about a year on Steam, and that is where I've been playing it for the last year. And the developers, this is their second action RPG that they've done. The first one they did was called Warhammer Chaos Bane. It's by Nacon Interactive, and they have already made an ARPG before. So this is not their first attempt. They saw what they did right and wrong with that one, and they kind of changed it for this one. Oh, Jimmy, you've been playing this game too? So what class are you playing as? And what type of build are you doing too? And I don't know how to respond to that, Red. So I can't really compare it to PoE 2 because I didn't care for PoE 2 that much. PoE 2 was more of like a difficulty spike in a game that was not needed. The Barb, I'm a sucker for the Frost builds. So I'm also playing the Ice builds. I'm basing right now. I'm doing the Ice Meteor is what I'm mainly doing, and then the Earth and Spike I'm doing too. I also got the Lance. I got the frost wings as well. So I feel like it's a very good thing. Before we go up there, I want to try and make sure I get everything over here. The only problem, Jimmy, is I started with the wrong dragon wormling. So, with the city, try and focus on the stuff that's going to give you XP gain, or that's going to give you the wormling upgrades. I like the story. I think the story is a good one. You're basically trying to stop the uprising of an enemy that was once destroyed and bring it back, which is very much like a Diablo type story right there. And you're going, there's different areas too, so the areas look different. So it's a very pretty areas too. Like the water area I went to was really nice. Hello, Just Dave. Thank you for the problem. The only issue I'm having right now is trying to re-level my wormling. So if you guys pick the wrong one, try and pick one that goes with your character's playstyle. Case in point, Ice for the Barb, the Oracle, Lightning, the Rogue, Poison. Because I have to re-level my wormling. So there's a big level difference between us. And there are... Yeah, it's kind of what I would call an under the radar game. A lot of streamers aren't covering it. I've seen it covered now, but I was streaming it before anybody else. Like, if Sparks is in here, he can attest. Ice was streaming it when nobody else was yesterday, so. But I will always try and support. And I don't get paid by the developers, so this is my own opinions. So I am just here to support the games that I like to support. I don't get anything out of the things I say, so... But I will be doing Crimson Desert like most content creators on Friday. I pre-ordered it. I'm hoping it is not a disappointment. I'm hoping it's going to be like when I first discovered Skyrim this year. Which I did not expect it to be something good that I actually was going to be interested in. Oh, we got a 4-hex right there. Oh, we're so close to getting 100. But we do have close to 100. There we go, look at that. Now we can finally recover our scale. And that opened up the floodgates. Where are we going? We're going somewhere. We're going down. Oh, Dragon Eyes. Must be fighting a dragon boss soon. What's up, I'm a microwave?
Here you are at last. You answered my call. There's no need for tricks here to impart my voice upon you.
What's up, Bengali sailor?
Protect you from me, but who will protect you from your own? From those who sent you to your death. Your tracker friend.
That's a big freaking dragon, though.
Even though he is not yet one of us, he cast you aside. Give up on those who only want you for what you can give them. Join us, Hunter. But since you hesitate still, let me show you. You're a much better fighter than the others, Hunter. What were their names again? Dragonkin, Jerome. I'm beginning to know you all quite well. Soon, I'll speak to those who disrupted my cult in the plains. Don't worry. I'll do so to you once you too have become one of us.
Oh, you changed your name?
Your time has gone.
I've been playing it for like a year, so I just kind of... What I'm trying to do is... I was trying to remember how to do this boss battle. It's been a minute. I'll look at the chat here in a second. there's that one. Got him. You're still grinding. You've been busy on PoE. DM Ghost enough for first to kill the Ubers to raise both of them. Yeah, D2R is still good. I still play like D2R, so.
Why do you refuse to understand, mortal? I only seek to free you from the chains you already bear.
I really don't like the
They are still chains made from power and influence, wielded in their favor instead of yours. Do you really think they would remember you if you perished here? Without use, will they cast aside your memory as swiftly as they did your very life? Why such foolishness? Why do you persist in believing you have the slightest chance of escaping we dragons? Why run from fun? Time has no hold over us. What hope does your kind have winning this war?
just started a ranger. It's level 53. Ranger, one thing I would suggest is lightning arrow. So lightning arrow is one of the best for the ranger, I would say, in PoE. Like, I don't think I'm towards the end of the campaign, but I have no idea. This ice ability is so dangerous. It's so good, though. Look at that. But yeah, I would 100% do the lightning one. I don't think that's the end of the game. It might be. Did I beat the game that quick? Quest rewards. Yeah, there's no way I beat the game that quick. Ooh, we'll gladly take those legendaries right there. And we'll take that too. I took down that boss like a beast. Yeah, I know. I won't be able to return this area. I already got everything out of there, so. Yeah, I don't know if I beat the game or not. I think that's just the end of Act 1.
The hunter has triumphed. He has vanquished the enemy within Dracomundus itself. The banished will no longer have a den so close to us. The Order stands on the side of humanity's defenders.
Do you really think the banished lord in the jungle is gone for good?
Certainly. And we have the dragon hunter to thank for it.
If that's the case, might it be possible that he is
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I don't think that's the final boss. But let me see. Alright. Let's put our new gear on, though. Wait a minute. It says I got legendary gear, but I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, it's not. I think it wasn't picking any. Alright, so we're gonna, like, delete this. Because I think I lost out on all that gear. Oh, that sucks. I think I lost out on the legendary gear. Because I don't feel like it picked it up.
Received no news from the dragon hunt in Jaxara. We have lost 2 hunters, one to corruption, the other in Dracomundus. Naturally.
Well, Auspex, are you convinced now? You
Yeah,
So we can inscribe equipment now. Okay. Let's try this. Yeah, so I think I messed up. I do think I messed up. So we're almost at 8. There. So I think I had a loot filter on, and I think I missed out on that legendary gear. Yeah, see? Oh, that really sucks right there. That is kind of deflating right there. So I had legendary stuff. So I'm trying to figure out if that was the final boss. Because I don't think it was. Okay, so I think... So we screwed up, and somehow the legendary gear that I thought we had is gone.
The dragonkin had used the kylix you recovered for some sort of ritual. In all likelihood, one of Farsight.
So now I'm trying to figure out...
I believe I know what that could be. When you... that is when we can... let us...
Okay, so that's not the final boss. That was the first boss of Act 1. So it looks like we're in this area now. I want to talk to her about this.
It was there. There's...
Okay, so... I don't know why... Because that was... I had a ring... That really sucks. That is so disappointing. That I think I clicked the wrong button or something. And now we don't have those legendary items. Ha ha ha, no, this is not Skyrim. Very funny, two first names. This is not Skyrim, I know you're trolling. I've become very adept to the trolling lately. Oh, that's... I feel so deflated because I hit the wrong button and I lost out on, like, really good gear. Okay, so that was just the end of Act 1. Okay, for some reason I thought that was like... I'm like, I hope the game's not over that quick.
I will break your bones.
It's okay. We'll find some more legendary gear. I don't think there's a lag, but there could be. I don't know. Let me check on the TikTok, but no, the reason I was upset about I don't see a lag on my screen. This also isn't a AAA game, so no. So what happened was I beat that boss, and I got 2 items that were legendaries. And I think I clicked the wrong button, and I didn't get the things that I wanted. So, because you have to choose what you want. So it just kind of sucks, but you know what? I've had very few hiccups with this game, so... And Sparks, it is couch co-op, we found out earlier, so... But we were able to... I've been able to pass through, beat a bunch of bosses. I don't know. I'm using OBS, and OBS just updated today. So before I came on here, there's an update on OBS. So I don't know. You guys can let me know if anybody else is having those issues, but wait. Does that fix it? Because I had the TV on too. So you let me know if that fixes the issue. Yeah, let me know if that fixes it, because I had the TV on for the... Because sometimes if I don't have the TV on, it doesn't pick up the stuff. But I do know that that OBS updated today, so let me know if that fixed it, because I did mute the TV, so. But I did take off the loot filter, because I think the loot filter, the way that it was working, was making it where I wasn't be able to get what I wanted, so. So let's see. I think part of it is the game, though, so. But yeah, we will be doing Crimson Desert on Friday, so. Alright, let's head this way. So we're looking for the Eye of Perdaman, or whatever that's called. There we go. We leveled up to 23 now. Hopefully that's some better stuff. Leap. So that's 287. That puts us at 356. That's going to go up. What is this one? That's Frenzy. We're not really doing that kind of stuff, so... What's that? Focus. Slows down the amount of damage taken. I think we're going to want to take this out. And then... That's a Wormling skill. That's a Roar. Frenzy. Frenzy. More Frenzy. We can put this here, though. There, we can buff that. I got them on both, and 30-second delay on TikTok. Yeah, I think some of it might have to do with I updated OBS today. So let me restart TikTok and see if it fixes it. Is there... See, I don't want Frenzy. Okay, so now that's at 919. Alright, so let's this might okay. It's okay, Sparks. I restarted. I was trying to restart TikTok, but you know, it's not connecting. It's like not. TikTok was disconnecting or something, and then it says that it couldn't do what it was doing, so I don't freaking know. Yeah, and now it can't connect again, so it's probably just TikTok right now. Man, it hasn't done that in forever. Of the whole, I don't know. Maybe it's because she's playing online too. I don't know. It hasn't done this in a while, which means it's not gonna like give recommendations that it's on, that I'm streaming. Which means I might just kill the live because I'm trying to get, more people to come in and watch the stuff, so. Alright. Because TikTok wants to have issues today, so. Yeah, I don't know why TikTok's having its problems. And it's especially sucks because I'm like making progress on the game. Yeah, I kind of know that. I've noticed that recently. If I could stream directly to YouTube, I probably would too, but they don't really. OBS doesn't let you do multiples. Oh, now I gotta fight her? Okay, so it was my loot filter that screwed me up last time. Yeah, and then on freaking on the purple app, I really can't. Yeah, so I think I'll just stop it there because I don't know why it's having issues today. So. It could just be the game, but they're making it where it keeps saying my visibility is bad. So, but yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow.